Hey, Jim Nussle here. So last night, Ryan Donovan, who's our Chief Advocacy Officer here at CUNA, and I were invited up to have dinner with about 20 members of Congress to discuss our campaign for common sense regulations. Now, many of these guys were colleagues of mine when I worked in the Congress. So as the conversation was developing, so many of them told me of the positive encounters that they had with our CUNA GAC advocacy army. Credit union advocates from back home telling their story all about the one-size-fits-all regulations and how the rigged system is hurting their consumer members. And those members of Congress I was talking to, they want to help us. We had 600 similar meetings that occurred all across the Capitol, and the fact that you came to Washington to tell that story has made a huge impact on Capitol Hill, and you should be incredibly proud of that work. We're building on that success this week. On Tuesday, we sent a letter supporting a bill introduced by Representative Roger Williams that would exempt credit unions from the CFPB, action we've repeatedly called for. We're also planning to submit an amicus brief in the case between PHH Corporation and the CFPB to ensure proper precedent is made in that case. Also, regarding the CFPB, we will continue to press Congress on its unconstitutional structure and that we pass common sense regulation to install a 5-member commission for that agency. We also have seen fantastic response from you on our member education and activation program that we call the MAP program. Now, well over 400 credit unions have the ability to strengthen their engagement with members by educating them about credit unions and by showing them that they can support the movement with simple advocacy messages to lawmakers. If you are not already involved, please consider utilizing this tool to help educate your members and inform them about the issues. It's a simple step that will pay big dividends in the end. This is all part of a tremendous effort in support of our campaign for common sense regulations. We are on offense, and I can tell you, it feels good. But Congress must continue to hear from us. There are, many issues competing for the attention of the lawmakers, and it's our responsibility to keep the focus on us and our need for regulatory relief. So please help me keep that momentum growing. If you're wondering how you can help and get involved in the campaign, here's step number 1. Start working on a plan to invite your member of Congress to your branch or schedule an in-district meeting for when lawmakers are in their districts for the Easter recess. Both chambers of Congress will be back home from April 10th to the 21st, so it's a perfect time. I strongly encourage you to visit the campaign website, cuna.org/commonsensreg, and take advantage of the resources there to help you plan these important visits. And don't hesitate. Lawmakers are looking for opportunities to meet with their constituents when they're back home in the district. And this is a way we can keep our priorities top of mind for them. At the very least, consider organizing a group from your credit union to go to a congressional town hall meeting and represent your credit union. Show them how regulatory burden actually harms your consumer members. Show them how much more it would be able to strengthen the local economy without all this extra red tape and cost. Remind them that the original consumer protectors are credit unions and that they can help by fighting for your folks too. Now, let's make an even greater difference in their lives by strengthening the operating environment for credit unions all across the country. Thank you for your continued engagement with CUNA and your league. Now let's get to work.